Hello and welcome. Today's conversation is about first dates that you should not accept. If you are offered these first dates, you should reject, say no, decline. Um, so why should you not accept these first dates? First, let's go through the first dates. The first date that you should not accept is a house date. You should not be going to a man's house on a first date. He should not be coming to your house on a first date. You should not accept a house date. And why? Well, because for the safety factor, safety reasons, really, because you don't know what's going in your food. Sometimes you don't know what's going in your drinks. So you have to be careful because women need safety and protection from predators. So you have to be very careful as a woman because there won't be witnesses and you shouldn't be going to a man's house on a first date. So, yes, that's the reason, mostly for safety reasons. So, now, what's the second first date that you should not accept? The second first date is a date where you will be undress, or well, you will be in a bikini or a swimsuit or what have you. You should not be going on a date where you have to be in a bikini or a swimsuit because a man has not earned the right to see you um to see your body exposed on a first date like that. He has not earned the privilege. So he has to earn the right to see your exposed body. And a first date or second or even a third date is not the time for him to see your exposed body. Your body should be a mystery. So, yes, you should not accept a date where you will be showing your um, body like that. So, yes. So, what's the third first date that you should not accept if offered? Well, the third, fourth date would be any date where you have to go and perform some kind of sport activity, like maybe bowling, mountain climbing, rock climbing, swimming, or running, or something of that nature. You should not be going on dates that require you to be sweaty, exhausted, and tired. No, that is not what you should be doing on a first date as a woman. Okay, and any proper gentleman would not want you to be doing all of that on the first date either. I mean, he would want you to be rested where you sit and enjoy the date. You basically sit in the energy of the date, not be sweaty or tired. So, no, you should not accept a date that involves some type of like sports or physical activity. Yes. So, now what's the fourth date that you should not accept? Well, the fourth date would be a coffee date. Why? Because a coffee date is kind of like a date that is saying he's not putting any thought or effort into the date. So he's just doing a $5 coffee date. It's like as though he doesn't desire you enough to take you on a proper date. Because if a gentleman wants you, desires you enough, he will want to take you on on a proper date. He will want to plan and put some actual thought and effort into the date. But a coffee date, seriously, is kind of like a waste of your time because are most likely are doing your hair. Your hair needs to be done. Nails need to be done. A pretty dress will probably be worn. High heels, like shoes or whatever type of shoes you wear, has to be worn. And of course, if you wear makeup, makeup will be done. So of course, doing all that for what, a $5 coffee date? No, is unacceptable. So you should not accept a coffee date because it is kind of insulting, really, because he's wasting your time. So if you are offered a coffee date, you should turn it down. You should maybe say you do not drink coffee. Well, if you don't drink coffee, or if you drink coffee, you should say you only drink coffee at home or what have you. You do not go on house dates. So, of course, you wouldn't be having a house coffee date. So, so yes, no coffee dates. So now third what's the third date that you do not go on? Well, I said the third one already. It was a date that's sporty. So the fifth date that you should not go on is a date where the first date you're meeting his parents. It's like I don't think that's a good date because you haven't gotten to really know him. And then you're going on a date, on a first date where you're meeting his parents. No. Unless it's like, unless his parents are in their deathbed, you should not be going on a first date where you're meeting his parents. You should generally turn that date down, say no. Okay, so those are the first dates that you should not accept as first dates. Now, I hope you've been inspired by this conversation, and that's all I had to say. And well, be inspired. Bye.